Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC Network. Second round action here, folks. We are ready to go. I hope you are too. Let's get down to that first tee. And let's see if he can continue with his stellar play here today. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 6-iron. Something seemed off with his swing on that. Five feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-iron here. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And this one's for par. And a decent putt. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. And unfortunately, he's gone into the water on this one. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt is for the double bogey. Solid putt. And after that one, +2 for the day. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. For the bird. And after that hole, staying right there in 4th place. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And can't be too pleased with that one as it goes back into the sand. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for the bogey. And they will move down on the leaderboard and into 5th place after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Now let's see what happens out of this fairway bunker. Ooh, and a very nice shot from a difficult lie. That's got to drop. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Nothing wrong with that. I think he'll like that. From 20 feet out. Ooh, that was very close. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that putt drops on in for par. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now the 8th hole. And here's a 3-iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. And this one's for par. And a good putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's currently tied for 5th on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. And he's probably not too happy about that one. And I think he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place. And let's see what the 10th has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 215 yards out from here. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Ooh, and that was very close. It just didn't drop. And about 8 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 155 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. And not the greatest approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. Okay, moving on to the 12th. Going with the 9-iron. I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. And this for the par. Oh my gracious, that was close. And this putt is for bogey. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he is currently tied for 5th place on the leaderboard. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. I think you'll like that. From here, 110 yards to the pin. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that putt will go for par. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. And as he sets up for his next shot, deep in the rough here, folks. Oh, great place to be in the fairway with added bonus of the green being in play now. And this putt to save par. Ooh, just missing here. And about 6 feet to go here. And that drops for bogey. And after that one, we'll move down and into 6th place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I think he will be happy with that. I think he'll like that. 14 feet away. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And this putt is for par. And this for the bogey. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And they'll stay right there at 6th place in the standings after that hole. And now setting up on the par 3. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And missing the approach on that one. It seems to me the wind might have gotten a hold of that approach shot. And this to save par. And a nice putt. And after that one, staying right there in 6th place. And next up is a par 4, folks. And about 130 yards to the pin. And heading for the green. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. And about 9 feet away here. Oh, that was close. And about 10 feet to go here. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt for double bogey. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And they're going to stay steady right where they were at 6th place in the standings after that one. He's got to be pleased with that. Yeah, I think he'll like that. And this one's for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. And we are back with our 5th event of the season. Let's get down to that first tee, see how things shape up today. And about 165 yards to the pin. And here's an 8-iron. And with that, he's on the green. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one goes for birdie. And starting the round with a birdie. And now setting up for the par 4. I can't see him being too happy about that one. And tapping in for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Looks like a 7-iron. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And folks, this is looking too good. And this one's about 6 feet away. Just missing here. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt there. And that's going to put him up to even par. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this putt is for birdie. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. And I think he's going to like that. And about 29 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness. And for the par. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. And next up is the par 5. And that was quite a display of power there. And he will like that. Going with the 8-iron here. And I think he's going to like that. Okay, from 28 feet to the cup. Ooh, inches away. 12 feet to go here. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. And about 4 feet from the cup. That one's going to drop for bogey. And that performance will put him up to even par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. Looking good. This putt's for birdie. Nice little putt. In third place on the leaderboard. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 3-iron. Ooh, I think he might clear the green on this one. And this putt is essential for saving par. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, holding steady in 3rd place. Okay, and the 10th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 235 yards to go. Going with the hybrid here. And not the best approach shot. And this one's for birdie. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from about 120 yards out. And that will not be on the green. Not enough club on that one. And this putt is needed to save par. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this one's a 9-footer. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt's for par. And a decent little putt there. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And nothing wrong with that shot from about 135 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Oh my goodness, that was close. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And hitting from 195 yards out. That looks like a 5-iron, and this could be long. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Bit too much club on that. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one will drop for par. In third place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending, folks. And to save par. And that putt drops. And after that one, holding steady in third place. And setting up on the 16th tee. I think that's the hybrid. And I think he'll like that. And this is for birdie. This one's about 3 feet away. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in third place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. From about 120 yards. This is heading towards the green. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And he's probably going to like that. Well, this shot looks a bit off. And I think he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I can't wait to get things started. And we are just about to kick off our coverage of this event here on the TGC Network. Our final round action is just about to begin. We're getting down to the first tee, and we're going to see what happens here. Let's go. And let's see how he does today. Last round, very good. We're going to hopefully see some of the same today. And from 160 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. This one's about a 7-footer. And that'll drop for birdie. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And about 170 yards out. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, unfortunate. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the third hole tee off. And going with the 7-iron on this one. That's just poor luck on that approach. And I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. And this one's about 8 feet. And a nice putt. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. All right, here's the fourth hole. And he'll be happy with that. And from 165 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron. And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think. This one's right around 8 feet. And that one's going to go for par. In third place on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. And a promising looking shot here. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Too much club, I think. And this is to save par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that one, holding steady in third place. And moving on to the 6th. And look at this drive. Go! Going for days. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 145 yards to the pin. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And he's got to be happy with that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee-off. And I think this is looking a bit long. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Too much club on that, I think. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt drops for bogey. In third place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. I think he'll be happy with that. And about 18 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt's for par. And that putt will drop. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And on to the 10th hole here. Well, you'll probably like that. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for par. And after that one, holding steady in 3rd place. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Okay, he's putting now. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Just not enough club on that one. And that nice little sand shot is going to set them up nicely for par. And the par putt drops. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5. This is looking like 17 feet from here. And the par putt will drop. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From here, 190 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron. Well, not a good approach shot there. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt is essential to save par. So close. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that drops for bogey. In third place on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 15th here. And this for the birdie. And the putt will drop. And after that one, holding steady in third place. That looks like the hybrid. I think he'll like that. This one's about 9 feet away. For the birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And I think he will like that. And this putt's for birdie. This putt's about a 2-footer. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And that means he's third place on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And he is deep in the rough here for this next one, folks. Oh, and there you have it, folks. Very nicely chipped onto that green and into the cup for par.